Chief Editor of People's Reviews, Pushpa Raj Pradhan sir. Welcome to the Gorkha Spirit.
Thank you.
So, how do you see the Asia, Europe, the conflict, especially? Why is this all happening?
You know, there are some countries relied on export of arms. For example, America, the basic income the of America is export of arms, because they don't have the Americans don't have goods to export or other items to export, and the economy is relied on export of arms. If you see previous war, like Afghan war, like war on Iraq, or else, you will find that there was vested American interest, and this NATO was formed under the active initiative of the USA. The USA was the main donor of NATO. So this war is not created by the countries fighting, but created by those who are outside the ring. Presently talking about this conflict going in different places. The previous American president, they were directly involved in war, but Donald Trump, he gave the slogan that he doesn't want war, he wants peace. In this way, the global order has been disturbed, has sagged, So it has sackened, and now, like previously, the Ukraine was directly supported by America and Europe. Later on, America said, "No, I will not sponsor on this war. We don't get anything." Basically, again, they made an agreement, and now Americans have come to support Ukraine again. So if you see war on Israel and Gaza war, that's related to American interest still now, and America wants to provide a bigger space to Israel in Gaza by evacuating the area, the territory. Similarly, if you talk about surgical war, I don't say war, it is a surgical war between India and Pakistan.
So it means in this surgical strike, behind this strike, there is America.
No, not only America. The India in this war, indirectly, India is trying to become a regional power. India believes that it wants to improve in power as a regional power, or maybe if support is provided, then India wants to become the power to challenge China. In fact, we saw standoff between India and China several times. So India wants this to create regional hegemony, so that at the time when the terrorist attack on Pahalgam was taken place, that time Pakistan immediately said that we are not responsible for that terrorist attack on Pahalgam, but India didn't believe it, and India launched Sindur
Mission.
mission,
Sindoor.
yeah, Mission Sindur, and Pakistan retaliated it. And when the Indian aircraft, Indian fighter jets, they collapsed, after Pakistan used Chinese fighter jets, that India and the American came to negotiate between India and Pakistan. And now, there is greater competition between America and China. And America and China, they are like in trade war. And when America saw, Pakistan, shutting down, Indian fighter jets, then, India was using French, aircraft. So,
Rafale.
yeah. So immediately it was going to be, when it was witnessed that it was embarrassing for India, then the war stopped, and the military officials from two sides, they held talks, and they announced ceasefire. But it is not a permanent ceasefire, and this situation perhaps will escalate further in days to come, because the real war that is not taking place between India and Pakistan. The other actors are behind this war, and some have also predicted that there is war-like situation in Europe also, because Russia is not going to stop, in this war on Ukraine, and the possibility of ceasefire is very. They are holding ceasefire, talking about ceasefire and holding exchange of the warriors, but still the people behind Ukraine, they are provoking, the nations behind Ukraine, they are provoking Ukraine for war. So it is not going to stop immediately, it seems. But it may, if it escalates, then it may invite greater, like third great war also. This is the serious threat to human beings all over the globe.
So the American President Donald Trump claimed he initiated to make the ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Do you think it's true?
Yes. When the India's Mission Sindur was failed, because Pakistan has claimed that Pakistan shot down 6 military aircraft of India. So that was the main reason behind lack of proper preparation of India, and undermining Pakistan's weapons. That is the main reason. So this is the weapon competition between power nations. So we cannot say anything about the situation except hope for peace.
Now the ceasefire between the India and Pakistan we have seen. So do you think it's a permanent or temporary ceasefire?
I already said this is temporary ceasefire, because those fighting behind them, they are different. They don't want to end this war-like situation or war.
So when they start again, then
anytime like cross-firing are taking place, even today, So anytime war can, break,
Thank you, sir, for joining with us.
Thank you for giving opportunity.